Okay, hello everyone. I've never cast a game or analysed a game of Dota before, but I thought I'd give it a go this time. I chose this game in particular because I watched it live. One of my friends is playing it. He's playing the Shadow Shaman this game. And I wanted to focus in particular on the Windrunner player who was up against a Trilane. She was solo offlaning up against a Trilane. And I was quite impressed with how she played. Windrunner's one of my favourite heroes. Unfortunately, she's a hero that I've really struggled to win with lately. She got nerfed quite substantially a couple of patches ago, and it sort of started to come back into the meta again. A hero I'm keen to get better at, and I know offlane's not my best role. So I thought I'd watch this game. It's a 3.5k MMR average, I think, roughly. So I'll be focusing on the Windrunner, but I will be watching, try and keep an eye on what's going on elsewhere as well. So my friend is the Shadow Shaman player, Wonky. The things to notice here is that, first of all, the Dire's team are a 5-stack. Should have good coordination. Radiant, however, are not a 5-stack. They are a 3-stack. I think it was the Windrunner, a Wraith King, and Night Stalker are in a team. Yeah, so Windrunner, Wraith King, and Night Stalker in a team. The Chen and the Death Prophet, however, are independent players. The Chen randomed his hero, so he's bought the support items, obviously. Windrunner hasn't skilled. She's got she's picked up 8 tangos. I like this. She's picked up plenty of regen. She's got the 4 GG branches. And she's queued up the magic stick. So she's got the circle. She's beginning a wand pretty early, I think. This is interesting because I must admit, I often pick up a clarity, sometimes even a mango on Windrunner. The power shot, it's 90 mana at level 1. It does eat through your mana pool quite quickly on Windrunner. So it'll be interesting to see how she manages her mana. Without any form of mana regen. Magic Stick will help with that. Messes up her block, unfortunately. Night Stalker pretty standard. Just the Quelling Blade of Wraith Kings. It'll be interesting to see what he builds first. 2 Fairy Friars, yep. Boots, probably get a fast Midas. Windrunner just staying back, seeing what she still hasn't skilled. Exchanging right clicks with the Shadow Shaman. Hits surprisingly hard, Shadow Shaman, even just level 1. Just eats a tree. Shadow Shaman wins this. He gets the shackle off. Sven isn't interested. He's got the Storm Hammer. So probably easy first blood there. Not sure what Kottle's doing. He's staying it out of XP range. Leaving it for the Sven. And Illuminate there would have finished her off, I think. Or at least taken a long way down, so probably missed out on the first blood there. Bit of a miscommunication. She's doing alright. She's got a couple of denies there, I think. Yeah, 2 denies plus a last hit. Sven, free farm. It's not going to have too much problem farming here at the early. Right back at the tower, it's going to be a pain to last hit under that. Death Prophet and Invoker even. She gets a couple though. What's going on? I like this. So she eats a tree to regen, goes to the secret shop through these trees here, hides her path. The Cottle misses his Illuminate. It's already down low mana. Now this should be a really tricky lane for the Windrunner against. Got the shackles later on the Hex as well, so they've got 2 really good disables there. Long stun with the Sven. Plus the Illuminate spam. Should be really tricky. I like this, going to these up onto this cliff, perhaps sniping the Shadow Shaman pool there. Death Prophet still even with the Invoker. She's got her magic wand. Perhaps an item that I neglect. Often feels a bit underwhelming. But it's perhaps an item I should be building. Again, another shackles. She's got the wind run. Easy. There we go. Really nice coordination there. Shackles into Stormbolt, had the Illuminate and the Sunstrike. Nice coordination there from Dire. Get the first blood. He's up quickly. It's TPs. Wraith King getting most of the farm here. He's doing alright. I was saying that Dire, quite a strong push heavy lineup. Nature's Prophet, obviously a very strong pusher, great rat player. Shadow Shaman, strong pusher again. Kotl, great wave clear. Invoker, if he gets some Forge Spirits, get another Alacrity, obviously another good pushing hero. However, Radiant also have a really good push lineup. Obviously the Death Prophet with Exorcism, she's now pulling ahead of the Invoker. Windrunner with her Focus Fire. Again, another really nice pushing hero. Chen with his creeps. Got good tankiness from the Night Stalker and vision from the Night Stalker plus the Wraith King sustain. So both teams have strong push, and it's going to be a really interesting game to see who managed to pull ahead first. Probably should have pulled this wave earlier, I think, because now it's giving the Windrunner more farm than she should probably be getting for Trilane here. Still not convinced what the Kotl's really contributing here. Missed this solo kill on the Invoker from the Death Prophet. No, it wasn't. It was that a Night Stalker rotation? It is the first night time now, so Night Stalker gets the Night Stalker gets the Nature's Prophet. Really got to respect the power of the Night Stalker. So he's going to be looking to rotate in this list. The Death Prophet's got an Invis rune. Yeah, she gets the Invis rune. She doesn't decide to push. She's got enough mana with the when she bottles up for an exorcism. Instead, she's going to go and drain her bottle. Yep, drop her items, drain her bottle. And she's going to snipe their bounty rune too. So this Windrunner has been really conservative with her power shots. It's really tempting just to spam it. Again, another shackles here. There's no follow-up. Sven's miles away. Illuminate's too late. Again, a bit of miscommunication. She's been conservative with her power shot. She's not spamming them. Tempting. She uses it there. She gets a bit of damage on the Sven. She gets the last hit out of it. She's only using them when they're valuable. She's always going to keep enough for another one, just in case, you know. No shackle shot. Not bothering going with a shackle shot. Just focusing on power shot on. And wind run. What's Wraith King building here? He's got a lot of gold. This is going to go straight for the power treads, just all at once. Okay, so Death Prophet's got her exorcism on. Really strong push. Look at that. Tower's down to, what, 1/5 health. 1 exorcism, plus the Night Stalker push. And that was a kill on the Invokers. Push way back. Kotl's got the haste rune. He's been forced to repel this push. But the tower's nearly gone. Doesn't matter, it's too late almost. Windrunner notices the Kotl's gone. She goes onto the cliff here. Perhaps try to snipe. Power shot here would snipe a couple of those creeps. Yep, there we go. But they're ready for it here. Shackles, Stormbolt, Illuminate. Easy kill. Bit careless, over aggressive there. The creeps were up at the tower, so she didn't have to be quite so aggressive. Voker's now going to take the opportunity to go and counter push. No Forge Spirits. There's a quick fortify.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chen he's got a lot of last hits. Sven's got a lot of last hits. He doesn't seem to be all that confident with his creep micro. They really ought to be counter pushing this. Nice Sunstrike onto the Death Prophet, but she's got Fairy Fires. She's got the Spirit Siphon if she needs it. Oh, that was unlucky from the Invoker. Couldn't do anything with the Shadow Shaman, then misses the Crypt Swarm, unfortunately. Again, Shadow Shaman is now rotated. And Windrunner's been very conscious of these Illuminate. She's dodging most of them. I'm really not sure why you go for a second point in Chakra Magic and not a point in Mana Leak. Mana Leak, such a strong skill against Windrunner. Obviously likes to run away without any mana regen. It's really tricky if she runs out of mana. So I think not having Mana Leak is a mistake on the Kotl. But now the Kotl's gone to go and repel this push in here from the Wraith King and the Night Stalker is killing spree already. Windranger's now getting free farms. Look, this Sven's nearly got run out of health. He's still got the South. He's going to use it now. He's got one Tango. But Windrunner's very healthy now. She's basically got free farms. Sven's not going to be able to approach this creep wave without taking quite a lot of harass from the Windrunner. Does get the deny. Mid tower down. Daytime now, so not so much the Night Stalker can do. It's the amount of harass here from this Death Prophet onto the Invoker. Invoker should have his... Has he got his Midas now? Very close. But Windrunner now even in XP and levels with the Sven.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But every last hit Sven gets, no regen now. He's run out of his last Tango. It's going to take a load for us, whereas Windrunner's still very healthy. Nice deep ward. I like the deep ward from the Shadow Shaman. Just keeping an eye on perhaps the Chen if he comes back, and the Wraith King going into the jungle. It's good warding from the Dire. I think I like this ward here. Just keeping an eye on the rotations, just to keep Sven safe. Radiance warding, not so much. Yeah, pretty standard ward spot here. I didn't spot that solo kill on the Death Prophet. It wasn't a solo kill, but yes, four heroes then rotating to kill a Death Prophet. No, both low on mana. Whereas Night Stalker's pretty healthy. He's no darkness, so it's a limit to what he can do to resist this push. There are three of them, but he is very tanky. Even that Void, even during daytime, does a surprising amount of damage. Yep, got the Wild Ring. Gonna repel this push with the Wild Ring. But look at this is so managed to. So this is very clever. So they managed to go kill the Shadow Shaman with the Spirit Siphon. They've then got the Nature's Prophet on the wrong side of the river. Should have denied that tower, a bit careless. Nature's Prophet on the wrong side of the river. Managed to get the second kill there. Really nice to split that fight up. If they'd if Nature's Prophet had been there with the Sprout, could have saved the Shadow Shaman. They did get the tower, but cost 2 heroes. Windrunner got a phase boots now. Just going for the Lincoln Sphere, picking up those bounty runes. I like the Lincoln Sphere pickup. There's a again still no points in Focus Fire or Shackle Shot. She can't get kills. She's got very little solo kill potential, but the Power Shot, plenty of levels of Power Shot. She can get this kill on Shadow Shaman with the Darkness from the Night Stalker. She's playing very conservative. She's not being greedy with her items. Lincoln Sphere is a really nice pickup. Particularly against the Sven, Shadow Shaman and the Kotl. Nature's Prophet doing what he can to Rat. He should be able to get quite a lot of damage done on this tower, but there is the Chen and the Wraith King coming in. Don't think they can kill him here. Maybe. No. But yeah, Lincoln Sphere is going to give her all the mana she needs. It's going to give her plenty of survivability. There's very little that can actually disable her with the Lincolns. And I think they should go for the Perseverance first. Again, playing very Not being greedy, not going straight for a Maelstrom or a Desolator or anything like that. She hasn't rotated either, she's staying here. Got this Death Prophet's been very greedy, very deep here. Wasted the Exorcism, I think. Night Stalker's already gone and cut this wave. Death Prophet did her best to cut the other wave. Bit greedy, but the tower is down to a quarter, 1/5 health. You've got the counter push here. Farm-wise, Sven's doing fine. 62 last hits. He's got his Master Maz, he's way off his Blink Dagger. Wraithing has gone fast Blink Dagger. Got the tome. Sure, I like that. Okay, this is a bit careless here. So it's night time. Shadow Shaman drops his ward straight away. We've got the treants coming in, and these are just going to get farmed up. Night time, they can't really take down this Night Stalker. He's so tanky. They didn't have the creeps, and that's a lot of farm that's just gone the way of the Night Stalker, Death Prophet, and Windrunner. All those wards, all those treants, and this counter push is real. It's so fast at this. It's not got any points in his silence yet, but neither is the. It's a bit unfortunate there from the Shadow Shaman, but no points in the silence from either hero. I thought just sort of 1 point in it for the Night Stalker. The Death Prophet would be nice at this stage, but this Night Stalker's rotation's been really on point. He's always been where he needs to be. Now got the focus fire. This tower goes down straight away. Every time, apart from that one exorcism recently where she perhaps went a bit too deep, every time there's been a nighttime exorcism, they've always pushed. Always got a tower, just taking objectives. Invoker here, but I'm not really sure if he can't do anything to resist this push. Night Stalker goes to repel this Nature's Prophet push bottom. Nature's Prophet's really not going to be able to fight this. Gets the Urn Charge on him. Sprouts up. Void's off cooldown, unfortunately. Perhaps should have saved his Void. Then just flown over the Sprout. Bit unfortunate, but now because of these towers have just been pushed down, but tier 2 mid's gone. Sven's really struggling. He's had to go back into the jungle. Oh, had to go into the jungle. He can't farm the lanes. He can't be safe. He's had to shrine up. Windrunner's still in this off lane. She hasn't rotated. She hasn't left. The tier 1, the off lane's still at half health. Really impressive. Others have rotated in and out. But Windrunner's just left to it. She hasn't. It's really tempting as a Windrunner. You get focus fire, you want to go and rotate, you want to push down towers. But she has just played it safe. Still no points in shackle shot. She's she's got the perseverance. She's just been left alone now. Not a lot they can do about it. Nothing Nature's Prophet can do here. Still night time. Exorcism's off cooldowns. They're going to be looking to. It's daytime now, but it's got the darkness. They're going to be looking to push this tier 1 bottom. Invoker also in the jungle. Shadow Shaman wants to get the Yules. He's going to struggle to farm it up. He's going to get the. Still needs to get the mana boots. There goes the darkness. We're going to see an exorcism. There we go. And all these treants just die immediately. It's all that's free farm. It does repel them a bit, at least temporarily, but the next creep wave's coming in. There are 4 of them now bottom. Versus just the Night Stalker. Got the just go for a Heaven's Halberd. It's going to be really nice against the Sven. 4 of them, they're really struggling. They can't fight into this exorcism. Illuminates Mars off. They don't get the tower. They do take it down to 1/3 health. Don't get the tower, 1/3 health, but that's 4 heroes that have gone bottom to repel this push. Sven still in the jungle. Chen getting some deep wards in. He's going to die here. Nothing he can do. Don't think he's a very experienced Chen player, but yeah, just played a couple of wards. That push bottom, so they don't get the tower bottom, but they are going to get the tower top instead. the glyphed, but so what? It's just his resurrection.
Top tower has fallen.
This is the right play, but I feel it's too late. They've got the smoke. They're going to come and try and cut them off. But they're running a different way. I haven't got any wards in, but they're just playing it safe. Windrunner going to do a little bit of farming in their jungle. So it'll be really tempting here. You've whittled these 3 creeps down to mid health just to go and power shot them. Easy to kill all of them, but she's been really careful with her mana, even though she's got her ultimate or she's got a perseverance now. Mana's not a big issue anymore, but she's just been very conservative, not wasting her mana. She's feeling pretty confident now. See the Nature's Prophet's coming in. He's by himself. He's got all these treants. 1 power shot. So much damage. Nature's Prophet does retreat. What's he trying to do? He's going to try and wrap round, possibly. That's how we do with net worth now. Another power shot. Still such low health. Windrunner's now 4th and the net worth 2nd in Radiant. This is really nice map awareness. Okay, so she could have just power shotted straight. She'd have caught maybe 3 of them. But she doesn't. She wraps around here. She goes to get the power shot, noticing that the Nature's Prophet's gone diagonal. She's got the point shackle shot now. Doesn't need it. But she then gets 5 or so creeps there. The treants with the power shot. Nice awareness. Darkness popped. Nothing Nature's Prophet could have done to escape that. Sven's got the got the wards down, but what's it going to do here? She's got the silence. Yeah, nice EMP, but she's going to get out of here though. These wards are all going to be farmed up. Perhaps should have saved them for the high ground. Guess he was trying to trap, I think, the Night Stalker in, but he's just flown over. He's got the Void. No, quite. He's got the it's the Urn of Shadows. Oh, he's just got 1 point in Mana Leak. I really don't understand why he wouldn't get more points in it. That was Night Stalker's Axe. Yeah, I like going for the Heaven's Halberd first. Perhaps just preempting the Sven. He's still. Sven's dropped down to 4th now. So Windrunner's now 2nd in the net worth. Heaven's Halberd would really just shut down that Sven. There's so much lockdown. Wraith King's just, all while this is going on, Wraith King's just been farming the jungle. Yes, getting an Echo Saber. Ace Prophet getting the BKB. Yeah, good pickup. Sven's going for the BKB too. I'm not sure I agree with the BKB pickup here. Of course, the main source of their damage is, of course, the Exorcism, and I think Exorcism's physical damage. Yeah, so Exorcism is physical damage, so BKB is not going to help there. Don't really have much else. Okay. Yeah, so I think perhaps actually a Lincoln Sphere would have been better on the Sven this game. It helped with the Shackle Shot, of course, Night Stalker skills, Spirit Siphon. Yeah, I think the Lincoln Sphere pickup would be better for the Sven in this game. The BKB is not going to help against the Exorcism, and that's the main source. One of the main sources of their damage. Yeah, I think the Lincolns might have been better, but not sure about that. Wraithing's just been left to it. He's getting a Maelstrom. Yeah, good pick. Always a good pick against Nature's Prophet. Windrunner's just made a first rotation out of the offlane. Got the tier 2s now. A little bit dangerous to be staying in the offlane. This is a first rotation. Still got the Magic Wand. Still got the Iron Branch. A lot of farm top. I really ought to be farming this. You see, Dire have been forced to ward up their jungle to give space, particularly for the Sven. They have got this lovely sentry here, which is going to scout out the Death Prophet. She had the Invis rune. Bit overconfident, I think. Yeah, they have warded up their jungle very effectively. There's no chance they can make a little playthrough. Theirs illuminates miles off, but it's getting miles off his Aghanims as well. Aghanim's going to be really nice this game, I think, if he can get it. Nice Stalker. Yeah, Axe is really coming along. He'll have it in probably 5 minutes or so. Again, just been left. Just really fast. Farming at night time. He's going to get plenty of free farm here. Again, this Illuminators, yes, one's going to get, but gone a bit passive now. It looks like it's all about to set up into something, but not a lot going on immediately. Okay, here's the darkness. Got the mana leak because it's just such a strong skill. Mana leak into shackles. He doesn't get out here. He's got the cold snap on him. Windrunner has, okay, she's been sprouted up. Misses the Sunstrike. It's just free just to run out. Yeah, Lincoln's there pays for itself there. Misses the Stormbolt. Beautiful two-man shackle. Dukes through the trees. Cottle's not fast enough. Cheeky pick up of their bounty rune. And out she goes.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
There you go. Exorcism. I'm not sure what this exorcism is trying to achieve here. It's well, nothing. It doesn't achieve anything. A bit careless there. I'm not quite sure why she blew the exorcism there. Cottle. Jen wants to go. Sorry. Let's go Roshan. Let's go Roshan. Probably a good idea. Daytime now. Now look at 9k net worth lead. Just 25 minutes in. All the lanes pushed in. Roshan's probably a good idea. They have blown the exorcism. Yeah, a bit careless there from the Death Prophet. They shouldn't have used it there. Night Stalker not going to join them. He's very deep though. They can see him. Straight in with the Mana Flare. Doesn't want to run away. Stormbolt. Yep, dead. Bit deep, bit careless from the Night Stalker there, but it distracts all of Dire from this Roche that's going on. Don't know. No, they couldn't see any of them go into the Roche pit. Ward here would have been nice, but they have had to fall back their warding right back into the jungle just to give that Sven space. Wraith King with 3 lives, not a lot they can do. They're going to pop the Aegis here by the looks of it. Quelling Blade unfortunately is in his backpack, can't get out of the Sprout, but it's just the Aegis. And he gets out easily. Sven's nearly got his BKB. Still don't fully agree with that pickup, but there you go. Windrunner now with her Maelstrom. Obviously like the Wraith King, really nice pickup. Centaur from the Chen's going to scout. Let's push out. Everyone TP's in. Darkness popped. Look, Dire are just all over the place here. Smoke out. I haven't got vision, no dust or anything, but no sentry wards. I don't think they bought any sentry wards this game at all. It was just carrying around observers. I haven't seen any radiant sentry wards.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Did force out the darkness. Windrunner feels very safe about going quite deep now. Yeah, Dire having to roam as a 5. None of them can be alone. Fortunately, the vision from Radiant's not great. They haven't been warding very well, but they can't go. None of them can go alone. They're just not safe. Okay, so Sven's got his BKB, and he's going for an MKB. It seems very greedy to me. When you're 10k down, they know they're behind. It's a very expensive item. Sven's a little bit under-leveled now. He's not. He knows he's not going to be able to. He knows he's not going to be able to farm up. Yeah, he's level 15 compared to 2 levels clear on the Death Prophet. I don't think, and he can't. He must know he can't farm up the MKB. So I feel like Sven should be going, perhaps upgrade the Stout Shield to a Vanguard, possibly even something like the something like an Orchid, just to deal with the Death Prophet spam, Cryptstorm spam, Chen to a lesser extent. I haven't really seen much of the Chen this game. Chen is pushing in. He's got the Vlads, nice pickup. Vlad's with the Wraith King. Yes, lots of sustain in this team. She does pop her exorcism very early here. I feel this is a bit careless, a bit preemptive. The rest of the team aren't really in position. Night Stalker and Windrunner at top, pushing in top lane. Chen's hanging around in the jungle for some reason. That was a clutch Eul Scepter with the mechanism. That was unfortunate from Invoker. He perhaps should have got that kill. Bit unlucky. Yeah. I think Deathbro was a bit careless. She popped her exorcism far too early. The rest of the team weren't really in position. I think if they were a 5-stack, that would have been Rax right there. Night Stalker, Wraith King and Windrunner have whittled down this tower a long way. In the meanwhile, forcing Dire to go and split up their attention. But now Exorcism's gone, they haven't got all that much push. Resurrection off cooldown any second now. Still fairly close to his Maelstrom now. Sven with his BKB is just. It's not really. It's the right clicks from the Wraith King and the Windrunner. It's just not a lot I can do against it.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
I'm just throwing gold at them.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Don't fully get the Shadow Blade pickup from the Nature's Prophet, but again, I really feel they need silences in their team. I think the Orchid would be much stronger. This is really nice. The Windrunner's struggling to get out there, goes through the ice path. Do get the Chen, they've got the Wraith King, misses the Sunstrike unfortunately. Lovely blink. Got a nice sprout there. She should be power. Why isn't she power shotting? Something's interrupting. She's got the cold snap on her now. Phase boots. Don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, there's lovely block. Yeah, into shackles. Dead. Really, really nice coordination then from Dire. Nice chain stunning. Really nice play from the Invoker there with the ice path. Does miss the Sunstrike unfortunately, but he got the nice block in there with the Blink Dagger. They really ought to be doing something with this. They've got 3 heroes. Two of them are probably fairly big. Okay, just the three kill streak for the Windrunner. 500 gold. So they are pushing. Kotal's doing something. Okay, he's just getting some more wards. Goes to the XP gain. He hasn't really got a choice here. He's trying to get the Yules, but he's going to struggle. The support demands are quite heavy here. Vision against a Night Stalker who's got his Ags now. Really tricky. Death Prophet does have Arachnims. They are pushing in here. Oh, sorry, Death Prophet does have her Exorcism. Do they get the Night Stalker here? It is night time. Sunstrike. Yeah, he's dead. 3 Treants for the Windrunner. Very close to top of the net worth leaderboard again. It's against a solo Trilane. Solo against a Trilane. They are pushing in. A bit indecisive though. They were pushing up mid. They've now all come bottom. I'm not quite sure what it is. Why they didn't try to push high ground rather than get this tier 2. Exorcism's been popped. He is going to repel them. This power shot doing so much work. Shackle's not really going to do anything at this stage. Neither is the again they split up the fight. Windrunner's right in the middle of them. Death Prophet comes in with the Exorcism. Shadow Shaman unfortunately gets stuck behind enemy lines. Yeah, the Nature's Prophet does get out. But again, really nice splitting up this fight. Death Prophet dangerously close to her Octarine Core. I feel Radiant could just finish this now. They did blow the Exorcism. Give it a minute and a half. Roche is up shortly. Yeah, so Roche will probably be up by the time Exorcism's back up. So I think they could wait for the Exorcism to come off cooldown. Get a Roshan. Content with getting the shrines for now. Fine. Again, taking the shrines really going to inhibit Sven's ability to farm the ancients in the jungle. Already limited. Lincoln Sphere, such a strong pickup here. Nothing they can do against the Windrunner. Night Stalker's found himself a Nature's Prophet. He's not going to escape. Or maybe. Nice tornado. But Windrunner's there. Lovely Shackle. Wards drop. I think Wards were trying to trap the Night Stalker. Unfortunately they didn't. Shackle's really just not all that effective anymore damage wise. Bit unfortunate. I think it's trying to trap the Night Stalker in the wards, but does miss. And again, that's the wards are gone then for the high ground defense, which is going to be necessary now. Exorcism 15 seconds. Windrunner's got the Ags. Do whatever she likes now. It's 35 minutes in, it's 21k net worth lead. And Sven just has made no progress whatsoever in his MKB, whereas he could have probably farmed up a Neko Saber, I think, in this time. Or even Vanguard, I think there'll be much stronger pickups. I guess the Windrunner evasion it's good against, but at this stage it was too greedy a pickup. Will pop the resurrection, but who cares? Tier 4s are going. Cosmo does have his axe. It's just this lifesteal from the Wraith King. He could just right click for days. Wraith King getting greedy. Doesn't matter, of course, but again, it's this mana leak. Such a strong skill. All of her mana's gone with the mana leak and the blinding light. She's got enough for a wind run, but again, I feel he should have picked that one. This was that Invoker. Nice Yules there. Yules been a really strong item for both heroes this game. They are well, Raiden just mucking around now, just Death Prophet's going to try and tower dive.
Dire's
Spirit Siphon's good, but it's not quite that good, but doesn't matter. GG.
radiant
So it was a good game, I think. I learnt a lot personally. I'm sort of I say I'm not a great player myself. I'm not a good player. It was really nice to see the Windrunner against a Trilane. It's a solo offlane's not my strongest role, and it's a role I'm keen to get good at. Yeah, so there we go. Death Prophet. It's, again, this coordination, having a stack of 3 and 2 independent players. Don't think the Chen contributes a huge amount that game, but coordination should have been stronger. I think they could have been much more aggressive against the Windrunner in the laning phase. Shackles, Hex, Stormbolt, Illuminate. I still think Mana Leak would have been a better pickup earlier on. They should have had a lot of kill potential, even on a Windrunner. She was very careful with her positioning, very conservative with her power shots. Got a lot done, and it was really interesting to see player do that. She's got an awful lot of damage. Again, highest net worth, highest damage hero in the game. After that, she's pretty much stayed top the whole game. Well, at least till about half or 3/4 of the way through. She barely left the lane. It meant the tier 1 stayed up the whole game, and it gave them plenty of space to farm that top lane. Whereas every time Exorcism and Darkness were off cooldown, Death Prophet and Night Stalker were both pushing, and that's such a strong push lineup from both of them, and it gave that Windrunner so much space. Nature's Prophet, difficult game for Nature's Prophet, I think, against this lineup. Treants were just inconsequential, I feel, against the Crypt Swarm. Yeah, just free food really for the Death Prophet. Sven, really tricky game for the Sven as well, against really tanky heroes like the Wraith King and the Night Stalker, evasive heroes like the Windrunner. Yeah, tricky game. Drafting, yeah, it was a hard game for them to win, I think. But I think if they'd have got the momentum earlier on, perhaps if they'd shut down the Windrunner, perhaps even if they hadn't Trilane, if the Shadow Shaman perhaps been a roamer, I think that might have been stronger. Anyway, I enjoyed watching this game, learned a lot. I hope you all enjoyed it too.